Recording in progress.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
We love you, Sam. Oh, hey,
When the robots take over, we hope you'll be kind to us.
See it, say it, sorted. We had a really freaky experience on a train one time where we were not the only ones that joined in. There were a few people who separately and privately, there were other couples or families or whatever who were like, ha, 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 see it sorted, but and joined in, and so there was just a chorus of about 6 people throughout the train car all saying that. So when I think of the robot uprising, I think of that. It's they started infiltrating our mind.
Oh no.
They're in there, man.
Yeah.
They're in there.
The brainwashing's begun.
Hi, hello everyone.
Okay.
Welcome to Hidden Realms and the Pokémpaign. I am your humble GM who is in a few days is getting their Wi-Fi installed. So I'm currently in my office, and thanks very much to Josh for recording our faces so I can edit later. Anyway, yes, I'm Carrie. I use they them pronouns. Kieran.
Hi, I'm Kieran. I use he him pronouns, and I will be playing Blue. Who's a Pokemon, that's right. Yes. He uses he him pronouns.
Welcome back from work.
Thank you. All I can think about is chewing gum.
Why chewing gum?
I work at a chewing gum factory.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I also got back from work an hour ago.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a late session, dear viewers. So we're sleepy, we're drinking tea, we're gonna have a lovely time.
So good.
Joshua MacGregor.
My name is Joshua MacGregor. I use he, him pronouns, and I am playing Gabby the Gible, who uses she, her pronouns. Also a Pokemon.
Yes. In case you're new to this campaign, there is a running theme going on. Alberta.
Hi, my name's Alberta. I am playing Petilil. We both use she, her pronouns, and she's probably a Pokemon as far as you guys know.
Turns out that you're an Ultra Beast.
I don't even know what that is. I'm a Digimon.
That's when they basically
Yes!
Wait, what? No, I didn't catch that. What did you say?
I'm a Digimon. Digital monster. Did you know that I was 25 years old when I found out that Digimon and Pokemon stood for things? And not just morals and stuff, and that it actually meant something. 25 years old.
Pocket monsters and digital monsters.
Yeah. I learned a thing.
There you go.
I might have been 24. Wee bab. At the time.
You know what? Every day's a school day, and everyone gets there at their own pace. No judgment here.
Thank you. I feel safe.
Cool. So last time, folks, we arrived at Hidden Grove, and you got so much lore.
Yeah, we did.
All the lore being dumped, and you met the Torkoal, who had really remarkable fashion sense. You could say that he was smoking, and you all went to bed, knowing that there would be a meeting tomorrow to make a plan of action for how they're going to take down Team Skinners. So it has been a while since we've had a session. So how is everyone feeling right now with their characters, and what is it that you want to achieve with your Pokemans. Josh, I'll start with you.
Incredible. I'm feeling really good with Gabby. Gabby's at a pivotal place now, where the chaotic nature of Gabby is becoming focused, and something new is being introduced to this baby Pokemon, which is motivation. And Gabby is getting ready to turn her incredible godlike power towards an end. And I believe the name of our enemy is Aster Kinsman, correct?
The Kinsman, yes.
Now, I know how you feel about Gabby's proclivity towards, or a desire towards eating people. I'm going to look you dead in the eye, GM Carrie.
Yes.
Gabby's going to eat Aster Kinsman, and it's going to happen.
So, Carrie, if you can just edit that so that it's Gabby is going to eat ass. And there, we've got a short.
There we go.
My ringtone whenever
We got
Josh
him.
calls me. Gabby is going to eat ass.
Pokemon After Dark.
Great. I love that for you. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Blue, where you at?
Doing good. Blue is he is still riding the high of being called the Big Brother. And he's going to chase that. And he's going to help the others achieve their goals. And if Gabby wants to eat ass, Gabby can eat ass.
I'm going to eat so much ass.
Do it.
Those are my 2 goals. You heard it here first.
Is Blue going to be Gabby's wingman?
Yes.
I did the A-OK sign and then only afterwards realized it looks like an ass.
You eat Aster Kinsman ass first. Rump human. Great.
First, seduce Aster Kinsman. Eat their ass.
One time.
God. Great.
This
Big brother.
This is a whole thing. All right.
Petilil.
Hello is she's just got to help all of her friends and in the meantime become super badass. Because she already is, but become even more so. And she really thinks that it's unfair that it's being forced upon all the Pokemon that they, have to become food or clothes, even if they don't want to. And she is going to stand up for all of them and all of our. She's very pro-choice. So she thinks only fashion if you want to. But personally, I think she is feeling a little lost because her psychic powers have not come through. Not in the way she thought. So she's not let it get her down. She's determined, but she's a little lost, and she's wanting some guidance, but doesn't know where to get it. And she's a little thrown off by Donna going on a gapya. She didn't realize how, I suppose, she took Donna being there for granted. And now, who is she going to be a frenemy to? All the others she wants to just be friends to. But what is she, if not a frenemy to someone? She's got big frenemy energy, and she can't be one right now.
You could, but
Yeah, but I like these guys. So Yeah.
Nah.
She's looking for a sign, I think.
Oh. Well, thank you, folks. Very good to know. So, as I said last time, there is where all the Diglett made their alcoves and like all the different rooms. There is a specific room that you were sleeping in that's very near the water. So there's kind of this ebbing, cooling energy coming through the earth, and it's not as heat intensive. That's a word, I guess. As it normally is in Headland Grove. So you all wake up. Yeah. How are you guys feeling?
It's not so warm in here anymore.
Good.
It's the same as it was at the lab, basically.
It's less warm than it was out there. It's good.
You guys like weird stuff. I want to go back where the lava is.
I mean, if
I'm
you
sure we will.
you can like take a walk for a bit. Morning constitution.
I'm gonna do push-ups. My arms are so stubby that doing push-ups is truly like a few millimeters up and down.
Looks like Gabby's voguing. It's like to the ground.
That's it, you're doing it. Yes.
Well done, you've been very strong.
Thank you.
I'm gonna make some like water. Start making some water in a corner somewhere so we can have some water, but it's probably just gonna turn into mud. So I'm gonna make mud.
Right. Nice to know you have some mud in your arsenal.
Yes.
Okay, and yeah, you guys are vibing for a little bit, and later on you hear it. Morning, guys. How you doing?
Thistle!
Yeah.
Hooray! Good. Ready
Did you
to...
okay?
Yeah, it was a little cold, but it was good. These guys like it here better.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys were comfortable. We were really worried.
That is sweet.
Thistle's the best.
Thank you, Thistle.
You want some mud?
No.
No?
The Salandits don't like water.
That's okay. This is mud.
But that's in mud. That's not nice. Not nice for us.
Okay.
I like mud.
Here you go.
Whee!
Yeah, Gabby, you can play in the mud if you want.
No, there's no time.
There's no time. That's true. Oh God, I forgot the most exciting thing. There's someone here to see you.
Oh.
Come on in. And you see a really huge looming figure come over through this come in through the hallway. And their head is sort of like V-shaped, with black tips and yellow, with these beading red eyes. And then there's this huge gown with yellow and black stripes all the way down, and they're hovering off the ground. Hope you recognize me.
Do I recognize this person?
Roll a charm check.
8.
Well, you know that this is a Vespiquen, which is an evolution of Combi.
Mhm.
Oh! Goodness. You look amazing.
Oh, thank you. It's just this whole thing. I just can't believe it happened.
Now you're here to join the revolution.
Yes, I'm the representative. Isn't this exciting?
Yes. Would you like some mud?
Sure.
There you go.
Thank you. Darcy. And one of the Combi just like comes up, puts it on my head and just flies off. minions now.
You do?
Yeah.
How?
Well, because I evolved, and I'm their new leader.
You could get minions from evolving?
What's that?
As in, like, a group of Combi who work for me.
No, I know minions. We covered minions like the personal baby army. The other thing, evolving.
Oh, I evolved, yes. Well, because you know how originally I was a Combi,
Yes.
and now I'm a Vespiquen.
How do I do that?
It depends. Like, some people evolve from ingesting a particular stone. Some people just evolve via getting stronger. Some people have really weird things, like standing in an internet circle with two other people. That is a Pokemon Scarlet reference. I played the whole game in a weekend.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. No.
Blue's just gonna start shoveling rocks into his mouth. Like this?
No. Blue. You have to eat a specific rock.
How do we
This
know?
one?
Well, they look I've never seen one in person, but apparently they meant to have this like glow like from within, and you can tell by the color of the stone what kind of stone it is. Like, for example, like a sunstone. Like it kind of looks like a sun, but like it's very like radiating a very warm energy and like red. That kind of rock.
So I need a rock.
A specific kind of rock, yes.
Okay.
But you might not. That's the thing. I don't know at the top of my head whether Blue you need a rock, whether Petilil you need a rock. I just know that's an avenue some Pokemon need to take in order to evolve.
May I roll a check to see if I would know how I would evolve into a Lilligant? I know she knows that that's the next evolution for her, I think. But she doesn't know how.
No, because I think I think I'll just give it to you because so Lazlo mentioned it yesterday of like, because you I rewatched the last session recently, and you were jokingly lying saying that you're a level 70, and Shalana said, "Oh, you haven't used a sunstone to evolve."
Right, yes. I remember now.
So I'm going to give that to you.
Thank you.
Lying is always good, folks, and leads to getting more information than you had before.
Yeah.
Only
Lies
beneficial.
lead to law.
Only and corn, depending on the circumstance.
And corn. Well, yes. So I'm your new representative from Fasana Village, and I'd be happy to escort you.
Where?
Thank you, my queen.
Oh,
I'm
not your queen.
No, she's like, what?
I'm not your queen. You're not under my jurisdiction.
Oh, okay.
Your Highness will do.
Your Highness.
Okay.
You are very tall.
Yes, I did grow quite a lot. Right, so let's go. And and suddenly a flurry of Combi like flutter in and like also do this kind of ring around you all, as in like to sort of as like a defense barrier, as you will go through this hallway, and you can feel it getting so much more hotter, and the heat is intensifying. You can react as you see fit.
That's what the mud's for. I'm gonna start forming it.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna work fast.
That's very clever.
It's
Dry.
I'm now just I feel like Vespiquen wouldn't ask, so I'm just not going to ask. So you carry on your way, and you're back into the main entrance area of Hidland Grove, and everyone is up and early. They're walking about, they're all getting ready for the meeting. And you dive off down this very beautifully crafted path. You can tell that the Diglett did a lot more care into constructing this area than compared to the others. And eventually you come into this huge alcove, like really tall and really wide. And there's a huge, but there's carved out a big table, a big long table, and little plinths around each of the tables. And some of them are already occupied by various Pokemon. And you recognize Shana there, being sat there. And then you see everyone else is starting to sit in their seats. And Thea just goes, I think just for now, if you just go to the end of this table where there's no plinths, that this is all like dedicated seating. So I'm sure they'll do something, but it's not like, when you go somewhere and there's like a seating plan. It's just sort of you find your own seat, you sit on it, and then that's your bagseat seat, and no one else.
We're the head of the revolution.
So you're head of the table.
Okay.
Our group of representatives will sit here.
Sorry, say that again.
Our group of representatives will sit here, as we were destined to do so.
The future said so. I'm done. I have made little mud Pokemons of us all in the dry.
You're
I set them on the table.
Artist.
Yes.
It's
this one's you. And this one's you, Gabby.
It's so beautiful.
This big one is me.
Oh.
We sit with these on the table. And then, because I've seen this on the TV, on the computer in the lab, when we want to talk, we put it in the middle and everyone listens to us.
Thank you.
That sounds right. Unless Rotom lied to us.
Would Rotom do that?
Oh, Rotom would do anything.
Really?
Rotom's sinister.
Ooh,
Yeah.
never knew.
Rotom doesn't come out when I call them. Rotom is not to be trusted.
It makes sense. Rotom is an electric type, and you're part ground type.
And
You would, in colloquial terms, murder that bitch.
I understand offensive advantages. I don't understand defensive immunities.
Well, as in, if you did attack the Rotom would not come out well.
Oh, is ground super effective against electric as well as being immune?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, I actually didn't know that as a player. I knew the ground had the unfair advantage of like just not taking electric damage. Oh, great. Oh, yeah. No, I would totally murder that bitch. And one day I will.
One day.
I'm sure you will, Gabby. I have faith in you.
Thanks. I'll live forever.
Great. Right, I'm going to take my place and everyone will be here shortly. See you in a bit.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
So,
Your
she
Highness.
goes, oh, why, thank you. So she goes to her plinth, and rather than sitting on it, there's a bunch of Combi that kind of sit on the plinth that she sits on. And she's just so enjoying this. All these Combi that bullied her. She's like, yeah, you be my cushion, bitch. And you see, and everyone else is making their own way in. And there's a bunch of Pokemon that you do not recognize. And they're all taking their place. And eventually, as everyone is taking their place, you see the Torkoal is like it's really taking their sweet time to get to his place. And
the Torkoal, they were a psychic type as well as fire?
No, they were just
a fire type with a monocle, mustache, and top hat is what I have.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Someone was a psychic type.
Might have been Reese. I don't know
was-
what Reese was.
That was Reese.
Yes, thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yes, you see Reese coming on in with his stick that he's very attached to. Very suave, kind of billows his hair and his ears. They'll flurry in. But the last seat that hasn't been occupied yet is the one at the direct opposite end of the table, and it's the highest plinth and has little steps going up towards it. And everyone is sat down.
Would we know who would be sitting there?
Roll sharp check for me, please.
Can I help?
Sure.
Hi.
6.
Oh. Well, this is just to help you. I got an 11.
That's way better.
I'll say that's a mixed success. I'd say that's probably a place for the leader of the revolution.
I can't remember their name. It's been a long time.
We're supposed to be sitting there.
Yeah, we're the leader of the revolution.
I don't think it was...
Oh, I got it. It's Tahnee, isn't it?
Yes. Thank you. Thanks.
All is quiet for a moment. And then Torkoal does this little extra puff of smoke out of his back, and everyone suddenly begins to stand. And then through the entrance comes this really small Growlithe with the fur coming over its eyes like its bangs. And walks up to where you guys are and goes, sorry, I'm meant to go up on that table from here. Can you just budge out the way for a second?
To us?
Yes.
We were taught to sit anywhere.
Okay, well, yeah, you can stay here. It's just I just like to make a grand entrance, so I just...
You've got real Donna energy, man.
Yeah.
Do you know Donna?
You know Donna.
You
Yeah.
know
You
Donna?
know Donna?
You know Donna?
This makes sense. You've got real Donna
Are you-
energy.
Donna.
She's my best friend.
She's
You guys rolled up there.
I'm her second best friend after you.
Is she okay?
She's on a gap year.
A gap year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
She's finding
Yeah.
herself.
I was in a ghost dimension, and then I came back and they said Gapia, and I've been pretending to know what that is.
She's finding herself.
Okay, well, I hope she's gotten stronger since I last saw her.
I think that was the process because she was a bit like, wow, I can't
Very weak.
do anything. These guys are stronger
God.
than me.
She complained just about me touching her on
Yeah.
her head, like giving her a little noogie.
Oh, Donna. I worry about her. Okay,
We all do.
okay, I'll just walk around. It's fine.
No, it's okay.
Actually,
now we need that we're basically friends with you. And you're the
Oh.
leader. We'll step out of the way. Hi.
Is
Hello.
that second leader?
Yes. Well, you're the leader here, and we're leader of our branch of the revolution.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
We can talk about this once it formally starts, but I need to firstly get to my seat.
Yes.
You should hurry. All that smoke's already gone. I think that was for you.
Yeah. So I need to go.
Guys, move out of the way.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want this to be very clear. I listened to her. Okay, go.
Okay. And Tahnee does that thing that dogs do of like they just sit like for a second and they contemplate their next jump and then just leaps onto the table and just very ceremoniously
she didn't even need the stairs. She could just jump up.
Wow.
She could have stayed sitting.
That's really cool.
Power move.
Walks across the table and then goes to her plinth at the top, at the other end of the table, and sits back down. I commence this meeting starting now. And everyone sits back down.
Now.
I only sit after that.
I was echoing.
I know. After your echoing.
You can follow her here unless I say no.
I can, but I will choose when that happens.
I thought other people would say now in response as well, but they didn't.
I thank you all for coming today. This is a very important meeting as we finalize our plans to finally take down Team Skinners. And I'm sure I will repeat myself at the end of this meeting, but all of your cooperation has been greatly appreciated. And to trust me as your leader is a privilege I can never express in words. Now, firstly, I want to talk to Knocknick to discuss the tunnel plans. You may proceed. And this huge red round ball with like fire for eyebrows, just sort of, it's not really a thing where this Pokemon can sit down, more just like lower its butt and then just like raises itself again. Knocknick, dig tunnel. Knocknick, all standard, good to go. Sits back down. Yes, thank you, Knocknick. Eloquent as always. Next, Grayson, representative from Drain Mountain. Are we all good with the Skarmory plans? Yes, and this white Pokemon with like a blue face and a blue curved tail elevates himself, goes, and also has a sweet white fringe. All the Skarmory are ready to go. They've got my full cooperation and all their powers within our arsenal. We're good to go. Thank you. And the Pokemon sit back down. Now, we have new people joining us today. Would you all like to introduce yourself to everyone in the room?
Hi, we're the leaders of the new evolution. And we've come a long way to join revolutions.
And what's your revolution?
Only fashion if you want to.
Yeah.
Kill Aster Kinsman.
Yeah.
Get Darlie out of jail.
Yes. Oh, and number 4, evolve.
Yes, that's a new initiative we added.
And number 2 is actually the baby army.
I think that's a personal initiative that will help us in our other goals.
I can kill anything and don't need to evolve, but would like it.
Thank you for taking your time and consideration to be here. My name is
Looks like our
Petilil.
goals.
I didn't say that. It's Petilil. And these are my friends. And we come from a lab. Ooh, we were going to be baited to fashion. We didn't know.
First-hand
We
experience.
escaped. We escaped. So
Yeah.
Yes, I have been informed that you also came from Professor Tumbleweed's lab. And then you hear,
Yes.
We've killed.
We have that in common, do we not, oh great leader?
We do.
A hard life.
Myself and Donna, which everyone knows as the Vulpix, who was my best friend, were part of the batch that was given to Professor Tumbleweed to raise. And in our attempts to escape, I was the only one who got away. And that was hard. And it does bring me sadness that Donna is not here.
He is escaped, though. Everyone left at the lab escaped.
We got everyone out.
Everyone.
It's true.
We did
Everyone.
really good.
Yeah, and we met a lake god right
After
away.
We drowned 2 people.
We've met lots of gods. One of them was the saddest person that has ever been.
They seemed really sad.
All of you think that you're sad, but you actually don't know what that is. You actually don't know what it's like to really be sad.
Have you ever watched the saddest Pokemon land at the size of a lake and drink from it? The lake they protect, the lake they watch over, looking so sad because we have seen true sadness.
Yeah.
And this has bolstered us on our path.
Yeah.
If anyone would like to come and hear the wisdom of what we have seen, you are more than welcome to. Just not too many people at a time, because I will wither and die possibly, because you're all really hot. Ha ha ha.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's true, because really good looking, but it's really hot in here. But you should all give yourself rounds of applause, because they're the very good-looking revolution group.
Holly just sits down and then
That is delightful.
tries the best.
Anyway, thank you so much for having us here. We're so glad to join you guys. I feel like that came up at the end. I felt a little awkward at the beginning, but I feel like at the end
It ended on a really strong point.
Good landing.
Thank you.
So Tahnee goes, well, we do have our goals in common. And that Donna, we love her very much, and she will be better off once Team Skinners are in the ground. So here are the plans that we're planning to do. We're planning on infiltrating the base over at Asta Island, apparently now called, although it's technically Lake Feralion. We will then, and the way we're doing that is we're splitting our team into 3 sections. We will have a bunch of us mainly be flown there by Skarmory over at Drayud Mountain. A bunch of us who are able to travel via tunnel will be doing so thanks to Knocknick and the Diglett's team in excavating the tunnels. And the rest, I regret that this is also part of the plan, but Shana will be going on ground with her Saladins. May I speak, Tahnee? You may. The reason I want to go on grounds is because I want to keep an eye on all of you with my Saladins. I know it's dangerous for a fire type to be seen on grounds, but I know what I'm doing is the right thing, and I can report back to base immediately. I know what I'm doing is the right thing. That's all well and good, Shana, but what I don't want is for you to get killed.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure I am strong enough to stay protected.
Gabby has a question.
Yes, Gabby?
We can do that instead because we're strong.
Yeah.
And you can not put babies like Thistle in danger. You guys could be our cheerleaders, and that would be great.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah, we the 3 of us
We're like a whole team in and of ourselves.
We're
Yeah.
like a whole army.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Again-
soon we will have like an actual whole army, but we don't have it yet.
Not yet.
I heard that we need a bicycle. Somebody told me that you need daycarers and bicycles.
Okay.
It's getting more and more tough as we go, but we're piecing it together.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It's really hard to figure out where babies come from.
It's really hard.
Yeah, I don't know either. What is it? What is it about that?
I don't know.
No, it's like it's a taboo subject or something.
People just really don't want to like communicate what goes on, and if anything, that does more harm than good.
Yeah, because what if people don't know how babies are made and they don't want babies and they accidentally what if it's something that's like really like enjoyable and they're like, oh, I'll keep doing this, and they don't know it's gonna lead to babies, and then they have babies when they're not ready for that, and they
Yeah,
don't want it.
Everybody who gets on a bicycle could be making babies and not even knowing.
Not even knowing.
You see
Just
all the
riding and riding and riding and riding, and they go, I love riding. My favorite thing to do.
you can tell some of the older Pokemon are like starting to get really uncomfortable.
I bet you guys know. You're making faces like you know. And I respect that this is not the meeting to find out, but if any of you would like to come to our chambers and talk to us about riding, that would be great. Thank you.
You see Reese, the Delphox, like stand up and also just adjusting his ear hair. I'm more than happy to help you with that, darling.
Oh, okay.
It's all three of us. We all want to know.
Well, of course, you're invited to our conversation as well.
Okay.
But the conversation is happening in our house.
And as a matter of fact, you are on our turf, darling.
The mud. You gave
The
us
mud?
that tunnel. It's our tunnel.
I lift up a little Gabby.
Yeah. Oh, we haven't been doing the thing.
Oh, we forgot.
So I think I go to climb up on the table and gesture for you guys to come with me, and we put
You
our
see some
mud
of them gasp
statues
as you do this, like,
in the middle of the table.
Yeah, scramble.
We're sorry for our poor etiquette in not observing putting our mud statues in the middle, although I see that no one else has. So perhaps etiquette lessons are in order.
We need to
For
talk to
us all.
Rotom.
We
Yeah.
gotta talk to
Gotta
Rotom.
talk to Rotom. If
Wow.
Gabby's admitting that, then we really need to, because Gabby does not.
Guys, I've been lost for a long time.
well, folks, what we can do, because you do seem like a very strong party, and I appreciate everyone here sat at this table, but it has been a while since we've had to fight for our lives. So what I pitch to everyone is that myself and we will infiltrate the Team Skinner's base together, and we will find. The plan is when we're infiltrating Team Skinner's base is that we are trying to find evidence of what they're doing so that we can show it to humans. And so I will also go on foot with you.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is Aster Kinsman going to be in this base?
She might do. We don't know.
Okay. If there's anybody big and strong, and you want them to die, just put me where that person is. And you guys go find evidence, because I'm not good at that.
Okay.
You just put me where the bad guys are, and just leave me there.
And
Can
don't
you-
ask questions.
Well, that's me told. Well, is there anything worthy to report whilst we're here? Any other business? And you see this red and grey bird-like Pokemon that had its claws and like sat on their plinth start to unfurl their wings and kind of be like, hi. And Tahnee gestures for them to speak. sorry, for people who don't know me, I'm Frankie. I'm a talent frame from Windvale Tower. I'm sad to report that the Cramorant is missing.
Cramorant is missing?
We don't know exactly what happened. All I can say is I was flying past the Windvale Tower and Cramorant.
That's all I ever wanted. I didn't know until it happened.
And Cramorant was nowhere to be seen. Well, that is very troubling news indeed. Have we done anything to try and find them? Well, me and my fellow fletchlings are doing all that they can to try and search around the grounds, but we are considering that maybe people from Team Skinners have taken it. The mystery this is taking care of things at the Ghost Bay as of this moment, but that's all we know at this time being.
That's crazy.
Do you know what the deal is with the Cramorant?
Yeah, it's like a crazy god.
Did you see them? Was that?
Yeah, I saw them. They created a big whirlwind
windy?
tornado, and
Yeah.
I got to fly. It's cool.
I thought so, but for some reason it feels like it was so long ago when you told me. Thank you.
Not at all.
We have evidence.
The evidence?
Yes.
Please, sir.
We might have given it to someone. I don't remember. But
Yes,
we
it's
got
somewhere.
Aster Kinsman's stuff from
Which stuff?
Yeah.
who did we give it to, guys? Did we give it or do we
Where's
have
the
it?
stuff?
Where's the stuff?
Where's the
What
stuff?
did you give?
There was
A necklace.
the scarf and the jewel.
You didn't give the scarf. You didn't give the jewel to anyone. You handed the scarf over to Shana, and she dropped it. But I'm just going to say that you took it back.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you
wouldn't
both have this on your person.
We present you all with these evidence A and B.
Who?
A and 2. Okay.
And two.
Wait. What's that red thing you have there?
A gem.
Don't know.
It was on her jumpsuit.
Or is there stuff? Can I try and stick it in my mouth? It's just
Don't eat it,
twigs.
don't eat it. And Tahnee gallops across the table towards you. Do not put it in your mouth.
If
it.
you want to eat it, then you can't, because I gibbed it first.
If
I wouldn't-
anyone eats it,
That's
it
the
will be
last
you.
firestone in this region.
It's a firestone.
This will involve me.
It wouldn't involve you.
You're not made of fire, though.
We did evolve.
What if I thought really hard?
Talk to Torkoal. He can tell you how you evolve. That is, you have the last firestone in the Yinmin region. They were all destroyed after fire types were banned.
Not this one.
Why would she keep it if she doesn't like fire type?
I don't know. She this fascination with the both of us.
Well, Aster
That's
has...
what I want to find out.
Oh, okay. With you and Donna?
Yes.
Oh.
From what I know, we were delivered as eggs. And it was just us two, which isn't normally in a typical batch there are about 4 to 8 different Pokemon that they would want to use for fashion. But this time it was just us two. And considering the timeline, we were delivered before fire types were banned, but very shortly after we were delivered, there was a ban called. Something feels off. So that's what I want to find out at Windvale Tower. And obviously their plans for the horrific things they're doing for fashion. But that's what I want to find out for myself.
A personal motive. I stand behind you on this.
And I
will
stand
support
behind
you.
her on this.
Thank you.
Thank you. Keep that firestone safe, okay? Make sure that no human takes it.
We've had it the whole time.
Do you want to eat it?
Not
Would
yet.
Also, it would evolve you.
It would evolve me, yes.
When then, why not
I
do
get
it?
I don't want to.
Can I ask why?
When we bring down Team Skinners, I want Asta to know it was me. I also just feel that I like my appearance, I like my body, and I don't want to change it.
That's fair.
That's good for you. I support you.
Yeah, absolutely. I
That's
value
awesome.
very particular things, but you value other things, and that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You seem really cool. Do
Thank
you want to
you.
give it? Do you want? Can this evolve Donna?
This can involve Donna, yes. That's why I also find it suspicious, because we're two fire types that can both be evolved through a firestone.
Oh, she
And
needs it. She needs it.
I had an idea.
You don't want it. She needs it.
I'm not bleeding out of my brain. My idea.
This is
Everyone,
growth.
everyone, you don't know this, but this is a big deal and you should clap.
This is big.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I had an idea.
Yes?
What's the idea?
My idea is, what if fashion is pretty things, right?
Mhm.
And
Can be.
and you want your fashion to stand out, like when you're like, oh, I want my leaves to be the best leaves.
Well, I mean, they are, right?
Absolutely. And you want
They
them.
are very beautiful leaves, I must say.
Thank you.
And what if you wanted fashion from Pokemon and wanted your fashion to be the best fashion, and no one else, because it's rare, can have fashion from an evolved Donna or an evolved Tahnee, because there are no fire Pokemon like that.
You evolve overnight into a genius?
Become limited edition.
I just start rolling.
So she was raising us for slaughter.
Yeah.
Once you were pretty enough for her.
Yeah.
And don't
Rare.
worry, you're pretty enough.
Thank you.
No.
Wow.
I go to like be there to catch you if you faint.
I am all right, thank you.
Wow. Let's take down Team Skinners then, shall we?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
before we close this meeting, any other business? Hi. So this little bird like jumps up and down. It has like a red belly and like a little white mane and has like bird-like features. And yes, hi. I was flying past Suncon City and I noticed that Odette is absent. I'm a little bit concerned because when I was flying past Suncon City, I saw a lot of dead fish.
So we know that Odette moved on from Suncon City, and then Patcha is the one in Suncon City now.
Oh no,
Just confirming with you, DM, but that's what we
wait,
know.
sorry, say that sentence again.
Oh, my apologies. Odette moved on from Suncon City, and Patcha's the one who's there. The Patcha.
Well, Odette went to Cheddar Point for a delivery and so left it in Patcha's care. Yes.
Okay, yeah. I don't think that Gabby would know that.
Mhm.
But I just wanted to check with you. That is, my actions were so cool and have such consequences.
We do know that, so I think we'll relay that. When you say fishy, you just mean regular fish, not not the baby army.
Well, yeah, it was a lot of Magikarp.
What about Elle and the Finneon?
Well, we didn't see any of those.
So they survived.
Probably.
Oh, that's okay then.
Okay.
I mean, I was just flying over Sunken City. I wasn't exactly, counting up the dead bodies,
Yes, a member of the revolution is there.
Our revolution. And yours.
Perhaps they got very radicalized for some reason.
We would never know why.
There were worries that brainwashing was happening in the area.
There was reports. Measures were taken. Hats were issued.
They were an electric type.
They were given a lot of power very quickly.
Should we be worried?
Possibly. They were
No.
they were the Pokemon of someone working for Aster Kinsman and very recently, and then had a very quick turnaround. And I now wonder if perhaps they had a bit more of a
Maybe like a break, like a mental snap.
yeah.
Okay.
Very enthusiastic and very, very love the cause. Maybe those Magikarp wanted to be fashion, and only fashion if you want to is already taking.
In effect,
Yes.
promotion to general was a good idea.
Yes.
Yes.
And does Odette know about any of this?
Odette left the place in Patcha's hands.
Oh God. Okay. Darcy, could you or one of your other colleagues find Odette and relay this information? If she has any kind of relationship with this Patcha, actually no, I don't know if I know that, with this creature, then
I said Patcha's name.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
If she does know Patcha personally, then then she can maybe convince them to stop. We don't need more chaos than what we already have. Yeah, I can't do that, but just I'm not touching Sunken City with a barge pole. I'm a flying type. That would not work very well for me. That is fair.
Why not?
Oh, because lightning
They do
will
very well
kill.
against flying types.
Yeah, but Donna went in there and she's a fire type.
But
in all
electric
the water.
Well, yes, but electric does. If Puncher is an electric type, then it would do a lot. It would do a lot of damage to flying type and water types.
Just
Like,
dodge.
if we fight against fire types,
Don't fight him. He's a general. You can't fight the general.
well, I don't really know this Puncher personally, and I'm worried he'd attack me. They'd attack me.
Are we gonna have to go?
Can if you want.
Do we have to stop the revolution that we started?
I just learned that I could kill this Patcha very easily.
Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah, is that what this
Oh my
is
God,
going?
yes. You're a Gible. You're pot ground type.
I am.
Oh.
Do you want me to put a stop to the revolution in Sunken City? It feels counterproductive.
Yeah.
I think we should leave that alone and go after Aster Kinsman. That's my motivation.
Maybe we look at it in a couple of days.
Okay. Well,
And if
Darcy,
there's more
I'll leave it to you
Magikarp.
and your Darcy. I'll leave it to you and your colleagues to find Odette and tell her. And then, if it's not good news, then we'll have to take other measures. Oh, okay. I'm also like scared, but I'm sure we'll manage.
Whoever goes, you can just drop like oh, is that the last place we saw Mimi? We lost a friend, like literally. Is that the last place we saw Mimikyu?
I have
Yes,
told
it
you.
was.
I've also told you that I was told that Mimikyu was in the ghost dimension before I was.
Okay, so he's probably safe. Cool. Anyone who goes down there and sees Pacha can be like, oh, those who enlightened you have asked you to press pause
Did
For
you?
now.
and just drop our names. Except not Gabby's, because Gabby wasn't there, so that won't really. I mean, we talked about Gabby. Yeah,
Oh, did you?
yeah.
Okay, nice.
We were like, where's Gabby? Oh no. Gabby would know what to do.
That's
Gabby
what I
would
was
climb
saying
this
about
ladder.
you guys.
Yeah, Gabby would climb this ladder and eat everyone up.
Okay. So, any other business?
This is a dead Pokemon. I just throw the scarf. I don't know if that registered to people because we kind of got to talking about the Firestone.
Mhm.
But this is evidence too.
Everyone looks at it, but doesn't touch it. And then eventually, let's see who picks it up. This brown rabbit-like Pokemon with loads of cream-colored like balls of fluff hops up and delicately takes it off the table. Being like,
I think this is probably a water type, so this is probably why nobody wants to touch it. So I think for now, just keep it on your person.
See, why do we have to keep carrying around the dead Pokemon? Like, we've been carrying it for a long time.
Do you have
I am a water type. Do you think I just want to be carrying around a dead water type?
No, that's true. Well,
do you have like a cemetery?
Or would it be a catacomb here?
Or an incinerator?
Oh.
Would that work?
A
Maybe.
water type?
How well does fire work against water types?
I don't think that water are immune. I think it might just take a while.
That's a bit morbid. Why not just start your own catacombs?
Now, I think you could do like a sepulcher.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
yeah. Like,
Okay.
what if? Because I'm from Jacklot Town, and I don't know if anybody knows this, but we're like very fashion.
and everyone's like, yeah, we know. You talk about it a lot.
And what if I take this scarf with me and I can tell the other Pokemon in Jacklon that, like, this is a dead animal and isn't it so cool that Esther Kinsman does it? And then maybe my friends will be like, oh no, maybe we should cancel Esther Kinsman.
I think that's a great idea as long as we don't, like, if we're gathering evidence, I don't know if we're planning to, like, give it to authorities, in which case we should probably keep it for that. But if we don't need it for that, I think that's awesome. And I would love to know about your fashion town.
Oh, this is all au natural. Except like the hairspray and the comb and the back combing and the conditioning and the dry shampoo I put in my hair at least like every 2 hours.
Wow. It's hard work being beautiful.
Pain is beauty, babe.
Yeah.
Anyway, would you like me to take this or would you feel more comfortable having it on your person?
I don't want to be carrying a dead Pokemon.
You can
Okay.
carry. You can carry them.
Oh, by the way, I'm Kelly. Kelly the Loppany.
Hi, Kelly. Lovely to meet you. You
Lovely
should
to
talk-
meet you too. And hopefully, once after all this nonsense is over, you can come visit.
I would love that.
Yeah.
You look amazing.
Oh my god.
It's like
My owner. I've won Best in Show every year.
Your owner. Oh, so you have do you still have an owner or no?
Have you broken
I
free
still
yet?
have an owner. We do Pokemon contests together.
Oh, I wouldn't suggest you go talk to Pacha. Like, I know you weren't in the running for that, but I think Pacha has become very radicalized
Oh, okay.
against that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure your owner is like nice and lovely. Like humans do give good food.
Well, I mean, like we're great working partners, but I mean, the Kenyans aren't really the nicest people in the world.
Stop it. Are you owned by a Kenyan?
Yeah. My owner is like the matriarch of the family.
Oh my god. Do you know Darlie?
Yeah, I did know her. It was really sad with what happened.
She's in prison and she needs bail money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think her family will be doing that.
No, but it could be a really good
You
episode.
could-
Tell them it's a really good episode. They don't need to interact with her anymore, but a really good episode, draw a lot of views.
Or just
Lost
take the money.
daughter. Save.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll try and talk to Smiths, and we'll figure something out.
Okay. Thank you so much. And if they own any fashion that they don't need anymore,
I'll make sure they're ethical.
yeah. Only fashion that became fashion because they wanted to, or like,
Of
or
course.
like gems.
Oh my god, actually, I have on me, I always carry a bag of accessories with me because I'm just so generous. Here, we have this really cool little flower. It's got this really beautiful pink glow to it that I think would suit you really well.
Thank you.
Just be aware, it might cause you to hallucinate a little bit, but like totally worth it. That's why I don't wear it. It's just, it kind of weirded me out with my brain.
You mean it had psychic effects?
Oh my god, yes! That's what it was. That makes total sense now.
This is the greatest gift I have ever been given, and I am in your debt forever.
Oh my god, it's no biggie.
Oh my god, Dee.
200,000 Poke.
I can't even register what the number that was. Partly because I couldn't hear it through my headphones, but partly because it sounded really big and I don't know all that many numbers.
Oh, it's just pocket change for Smith. So like, honestly, you can have it.
When the time comes to make a baby army, if you are in the running, okay?
Oh, thanks.
High honor. Thank you. And
Sorry, is this the end of the meeting now?
this was a very important part of the meeting.
This is the upper business.
True. Any
And
other
this
business?
is other, yeah.
And then there's silence. Any other business? And there's like, okay, let's start moving. And then the Torkoal does another, and everyone starts making their way out, and in murmurs, be like, oh my god, like I love that flower. I'm so jealous. Oh my god, Kelly's such like a bitch. Like she's so two-faced.
I don't even care. I can have if I can have Kelly's babies, I will do that. Because this is the best gift anyone's ever given me. And if so, I've discovered in this moment that if people give me gifts, they're in the running. How does it look?
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
It's a nice little flower.
Thank you! Am I psychic yet?
I don't know. Can you try something psychic?
Roll a sharp check, please.
10.
That's a full success. I think you hear a voice in your head. Going. I'm trying to do ASMR right now. It's going to be very hard on this phone. You are doing very, very, very well. You can't use these powers yet. You need to ingest a sunstone first so that you can impute these psychic powers. But for now, I'll just be really happy to lull you to sleep, 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 sleep. I don't know if you heard any of that.
I did. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have a name? Or are you me?
Whatever you want me to be.
Oh. You're me then. Thank you. Wow. Oh, other than me.
I'll see you when you evolve.
Okay. Whoa, you guys.
Did you do it?
And I heard voice. I heard a voice.
That's awesome.
I gotta get a sunstone, you guys.
Okay, we'll find one.
I gotta get a blue stone.
You're gonna have bluestone. Yeah.
Torkoal was gonna tell us how we evolve. That's what they said, right?
Yeah.
We should.
You see slowly plodding their way towards you. Is the Torkoal, and you can see he has a full smoking mustache and top hat. Comes over. Oh, yes. Right. Did I hear that you were trying to see on how to evolve?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
No, you guys have Google. I don't have easy access to the internet right now. So Torkoal first looks to Petilil. So, in order for you to evolve, Petilil, I believe that you need a sunstone. And sunstones, they got caught in the crossfire a little bit between the firestones and the sunstones. People were like, oh, the sun is really hot, so it could also have really devastating effects, but like it didn't matter. So if you wanted,
I could have told them the sun makes me feel one kind of way, and fire makes me feel a different kind of way.
Well, yes, I know it's so silly. But if you want a sunstone, my best guess is to probably visit Draklon Town. They'll have all kinds of stones there. That's kind of one of their big specialties.
Thank you.
Gabby, you evolve via getting stronger. You'll have to wait a very long time in order for you to evolve. It'll take a lot of time, but once you do, you really reap the benefits. Blue, the same applies to you, but your time will come sooner than your friend here.
That makes sense. Blue is the big brother.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I hope that is very, very useful information to you.
I have to wait. Thank you.
But not as long as I do. So that's good.
So if we wait together.
No, no. You wait faster.
How do I do that?
I don't know. But
You just need to beat up loads of Pokemon.
That's not waiting.
Oh,
No, it's not waiting. That's how you get stronger.
That's so much better than waiting.
It
Yeah,
is.
you're both of you are much better at one of those things than the other. You especially. Not like, and that's not a comment on you being better at fighting necessarily. It's more a comment on you being worse at waiting.
It's true. I had something super quick just to talk about with Blue, if that's okay.
That's okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take my leave and see if Reese is around. Bye.
Okay, see you in a sec. Thank you, Torkel.
Thank you,
No
Turtle.
problem.
Blue,
Yes, Gabby.
something that was said earlier has been like bugging me a little bit, and I just wanted to check with you.
What happened?
There's a lot of talk about like gathering evidence, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then like the point of that is to show it to people, right?
Yeah.
What if the people are bad people?
What do we show it to?
Yeah.
I think they're going to show it to everyone.
Okay, but like
Like on the TV. Like show it on the TV to everyone.
oh.
And then the good people will see it too.
Oh. Well, that's good. I think that is worthwhile. I think that's worthwhile. But like that's allayed a lot of my fears. But like my question to you is like, we are the ultimate authority, right? It's like Aster
That is-
Kinsman will die
Yeah.
by our teeth and claws.
Yeah.
Okay. And we can just end the bad guys also though.
I thought we were.
Okay, good. That's
Like Petilil's the judge.
Yeah.
And then I'm the jury.
get to be like all the people doing the reactions.
Yeah, when you can cut to the bad guys and be like, we vote for dead.
And,
And then you're the executioner.
and then I get to wield an axe. And or a chair with lightning in it.
Yes.
Man, Professor Tumbleweed really just eased up on his TV roles, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to check that brutal violence was still the answer to our problems.
Against bad people.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
of course.
Not our friends.
No, I'm not interested in that.
Not the Pokemons.
Not
The good
well,
Pokemons.
good Pokemons, yeah.
Not the Magikarps.
I don't know what that is.
Not the Sandits.
No, that's wonderful. They're good.
Just the bad ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you, Blue. That's really helpful. Because you and I feel like we both chomp on things and, get shit done.
Yeah.
I just wanted to check with you that we were still good to chomp on things again.
We're still okay to jump on things.
Okay, I want to go to war now.
You really would have liked Pacho.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'd have killed him. Them.
No, not the good ones.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Cool. So I think a way to wrap it up is that everyone. Sorry, yes, Alberta. I do know that you want to speak to Reese, but also I'm aware it's like 10 to midnight and I have housemates.
She
So
just wants to find out how babies are made. That doesn't need to be a scene that is done. Reese said that Reese would tell like us how babies are made. So she's like, I'll go find Reese to find out.
okay,
So-
good.
So
we can say that.
Petilil knows how babies are made now.
Petilil's
How?
a new
How?
Pokemon.
Tell us.
Share the
Tell us.
secrets.
I'll tell us. as we wait for the next episode.
Thank you, everybody, so much for watching and for you guys playing with me.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for a wonderful game.
All the related links are in the description below, and do check out our Twitch because Josh runs the awesome Seeking the Hidden Realms campaign at where we kick ass.
Yeah,
You guys absolutely kick ass.
Absolutely.
Kick my ass.
So many times. So many.
Over and over.
wouldn't have it any other way.
So anyway, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.